My story is a somewhat strange story, and I live in bitterness with Papa's times. For those who love you know, I am experiencing how bitterness is, but I am living in it. They supported me with Blake and subscribed to the channel. I would like to introduce myself to you. But Mama did not die the first, and then Papa died a year later. And Papa was upset with Mama. Because Papa had a strong love for her, and Papa did not want to marry Mama. But he would marry because of me, and he would find someone who thought of me that he would not go to work. God remembered him and died. I preferred with my parents' times. But sometimes his parents were bad morals and a good person. And Papa's times were married twice before that twice. People tell her that her morals are brutal, and she loves all kinds of men, and she still wants to make relations with them. And this talk after the death of Papa at length. Even you wait a while for Papa's death. I can't wait for you to be on the phone, laughing, ridiculing and a little polite. It was the intervention of his men with us in the house and work with them relations. Until when she smelled her smell, the people and the neighbors all knew her story. I am afraid of my reputation while I am in college and I am spending from my father's pension. And Papa was also his account clerk and he took 2 piastres in the bank for me to spend from them and live with them. Ownership apartment was bought by Barbara Hand secure my future. And at times, his parents turned the apartment into prostitution, ridicule and a lack of manners. And the disaster was that I wanted to get to know the men, except that the house would tore them. And I wanted to work with them in a relationship. And I reject the subject as a final, and I do not like sarcasm and the lack of literature, because my father raised me on this, he and my mother. And I am tired with the times of his parents. And let the man or the customer leave, except for him, who enters with her the sleeping room of Baba and prefers to make you laugh and their voice is loud due to the lack of literature and sarcasm. I used to hear his parents screaming and telling him enough is enough. Enough, I'm tired. After a whole hour, while she was with him in Papa's room, she would go out in her nightgown, go into the bathroom, and take a shower, and the man, unless he was with her, would come in afterwards and take a shower in the bathroom while I was tired and scared of Papa's times. I am afraid that the police can come at any time, but no one can report it, and the police will take me with them. I am very tired of this topic, to the extent that I do not know how to sleep from fear and desire, except that I am in it, and I pray from our Lord that he will save me from it at any time. I am thinking of going to take an apartment to live in alone until a misfortune will take her. Bees Kaifa Bardo and I don't know what to do. I am now in a state of confusion and a problem and how to act, I do not know. I hope you know me and tell me what to do and how to act. I report about Barbara's times and I don't let her have the house to nurture in and love his men like what she wants and continue in the wickedness of her. And this was my story with Papa's times. And I want to give advice to every father before you think about answering father times to your children. I hope you think about the matter well and see what the dire consequences can happen after your death and abandonment of your children. And what can happen only from the father's times. Is she good? But he is a brutal person, and her behavior and morals are dishonorable. And don't forget to support me with Blake and subscribe to the channel. And wait for me tomorrow with a new reality of life.